Welcome, systems check. System all clear. Initiating startup protocol. Welcome trivia and crypto degenerates. Access granted. Enjoy the descent into this immersive game of knowledge.
All right, there we go. We're live. Welcome, everybody, as always. What's going on, Dan?
Oh, not much. It's kind of like split the questions tonight. So we got, I don't know, what did you do for rounds? I did a couple randos. I did one closest to the number. Mm-hmm.
And what did I do in the other? I did I think I did name that year.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm trying to remember. I'm still tired. I just literally finished working out like 15 minutes ago. Quickly hopped in the shower, and I'm still like half sweating, and my allergies are killing me right now too. So there's that.
So we'll give it about another minute here. We'll get started. So for those who have not played yet, the closest to the number, it's as simple as that. You literally just type in number 1 through whatever, infinity, whatever it might be, and the closest person to it's going to get the points. We're still trying to figure out the pointing system 100% on that. It's a little wacky. It works.
It seemed like it got better. It seemed like it got better. Like the last round of it the other night. The first round was a little bit wonky, but then after that, it seemed like it was okay.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, let's do it.
All right, yeah. Let's get started. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let me get my handy dandy notepad.
Okay, start that. And there we go.
All right, starting off with the closest guess for the number. So,
oh man, Brooke said, "Hey y'all," she's trying to trigger Dan.
Yeah,
she's trying to trigger him early.
I'm gonna let it slide. All right, guess the closest number. How long can a tarantula spider live without food? How many years?
You know what this makes me think of? I didn't think it was years, but so this makes me think of Home Alone when Buzz tells him he just fed his tarantula a whole bunch of worm guts, so he should be good for a couple of weeks.
Yeah. So it can.
That's what I was going to base my answer on, but apparently that got debunked very quickly.
Yeah, tarantula can live 2 years without food.
Seriously?
Apparently.
Wow. Mitch went with 63.
I respect that.
I do
respect that answer.
Bold. We need more bold people.
Yeah, exactly. So looks like only 2 people actually got that one right, which would be Connor and Mama S. All right, question number 2. The Great Fire of London happened in which year? So interesting thing about the closest number ones. I can't change because this game mode is under beta testing still from the software Kyle and I are using.
Mm-hmm.
You can't change. I can change the background, but you can't change the color of the words, which is kind of annoying.
Huh. No, I guess I didn't pay attention to that part of it when I was making it. So I did just think about what the 2 rounds I made. The first one was name that year, but they were actually like questions with four different choices. The second one I did was years of different presidents, basically, like when were certain not just when were they in office, but like events that happened when they were in office. What year did that happen?
Dirk said he had 2 on number 1. Dirk again getting screwed over on at the first round last time we did this was weird. I don't know why. All right, question number 3. What is the next prime number following the number 7? I'll be honest. I don't even remember what prime number.
I was just gonna say the same thing. I'll be honest. I have no clue what the hell a prime number is. That's probably like really bad, but maybe not. Maybe we're not alone. Maybe
I think we're pretty close to alone. The answer is 11.
Oh wow! Okay.
A lot of people got that one.
All right, bonus points for anybody that can explain in 5 seconds or less what is a prime number. Dan and I need a math lesson.
Yeah, use small words. Make it as easy as possible for us.
Speak slowly and use small words, and we might understand it.
So,
Steph says you can't multiply two whole numbers to make it.
okay. About how fast does the speed of sound travel, miles per hour?
Brooks says not divisible with anything except itself. Huh. All right.
Can someone explain divisible? I'm kidding. I do know what divisible means.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, okay. I at least got that. All right. So what would the next prime number after 11 be?
Like 23? I don't know. I'm kidding. So we got something all over. The correct answer, 767 miles an hour. Wow, we had a couple people that were really close.
Was very close.
Very close. Oddly close. Brooke was very close, and so was Mama S. Really, a lot of people were closer than I would have gone. Like, I don't know. I don't really think about something like that, so I probably would have been like, I don't know, 7,000 miles.
Honestly, I thought it was lower than that. I thought it was like 450.
All right, question number 5. When did World War I officially end? What year? Let's see if we have any history buffs here. Do you know this one, Kyle?
No, Steph and Brooke are saying 13 is the next prime number. I believe it was 1919.
Kyle's going 1919.
Because it started in 1914, correct?
It did, and it ended in 1918.
Oh.
Mitch said 1957, or what do you say, 1952. So let's see. Only 2 peeps got that one right. All right, let's see who did the best on closest guess round. We're trying more of these just because we got good response last time.
Yeah, I do like the closest guess.
So it looks like Connor. Oh, there we go. Connor, Joey, and Mama S. I'll get a point going in to round number 2.
Maybe. There we go. So is round 2 a rando?
So round 2, I believe, is mostly. I'm trying to remember what that guy even did here.
Mitch says he meant he didn't know. I know what Mitch was referring to. 1952 is just the amount of yards Josh Allen can throw it in one sitting.
Exact on his knee.
Yep, that's right. From his knee, he can throw it 1,952 yards. Oh shit! Yeah, it's my turn. Sorry. What is cynophobia the fear of? Germs, flying, dogs, or birds? I think I know this because I think this actually was a question we had probably a couple months ago, if I remember right.
All right, smart guy. What do you think it is?
I believe it was dogs.
Kyle saying dogs. And that is correct. It is dogs.
That is correct.
That is correct. I believe we only had. Okay, we had 2 people, Curtis and Ali, get that right. Interesting. I did not remember doing that one before.
Yeah, it was probably like 2 or 3 months ago, because it was a question I made before.
Yeah, we're always bound to get a few overlappers with the amount of questions. The sheer volume that we do, 50 questions a week. We've been doing it now so we've done probably 2,500 questions.
Yeah,
which really isn't that many, like if you think about it, but for our expansive knowledge, that's about tapped out.
Lanky, Funky, and Chunky are all characters featured in which series owned by Nintendo? Zelda, Mario, Kirby, or Donkey Kong? All 4 of them slap.
Stephanie says, well, yeah, it was October. We did the phobia round.
Maybe it was all the way back in October. I was thinking we did it even before that. So, what's your favorite out of the four of these, Dan? I mean, we used to play all
Mario.
of them as kids. Zelda was definitely the least played for
We
us.
didn't really play Zelda much. I didn't.
I
Mario
played
for
it a few
sure.
times at like friends' houses and stuff. But yeah, definitely we played Mario a lot and Kirby
Mario and
quite a
then
bit.
Kirby, because Kirby was fun as hell.
Yeah. We played Donkey Kong quite a bit too, but it was definitely Mario was the one we played the most.
It's the simplicity of Mario that I love, but Kirby was a lot of fun. Donkey Kong, I was never a huge fan of.
Yeah, no, I was definitely much more a fan of Mario. I loved Mario Kart; was always fun. I loved all the Mario Game Boy games.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, number 3. Which famous book is subtitled "The Modern Prometheus"? The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, Frankenstein, or Dracula?
Any guesses, Kyle?
I'll go with Sleepy Hollow. What the heck?
So Prometheus creates life. So it's Frankenstein. So Dr. Frankenstein, of course, creates the monster. It is funny though, like how most people associate the monster with, they call the monster Frankenstein, when in fact Frankenstein's the doctor, the doctor, not the monster. I've read Frankenstein. The first time I read Frankenstein, oddly enough, was I was in 5th grade, which was a very
Really?
young age probably to read that. Yeah, but I loved it. And then I read it again in high school. We had to read it for school, but I really, really loved that book. It was a very good read. Very sad.
All right, number 4. There we go. In 1961, an American B-52 aircraft crashed and nearly detonated 2 nuclear bombs over which U.S. city? Jacksonville, Florida, Hicksville, New York, Goldsboro, North Carolina, or Conway, Arkansas?
There was an article that last year came out celebrating the 60th anniversary of it, and how it was like seriously, if it had dropped, it would have detonated 2 of those, which were like I think 4 times each the size of the ones that were dropped on Japan. So yeah, it was in Goldsboro, North Carolina, and it came dangerously close. Like the fact that it didn't detonate it's a miracle, said. But it was complete accident. It's kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy to think about. A lot of people went Conway, Arkansas. Interesting.
I wonder what the reasoning for that. I'm curious.
I'm trying to figure it out, and then nobody went with Jacksonville.
Yeah, it's the biggest city out.
Maybe they're just kind of figuring like Conway is like the least known out of all of them. Maybe, I don't know. Arkansas doesn't get a lot of love, so maybe that's why. All right, number 5. When Christopher Columbus sailed to America, what was the first region he arrived? The Bahamas, Nicaragua, Isthmus of Panama, or Florida? I don't think it was Florida, because I don't think Columbus. Florida, wasn't that Ponce de Leon? Isn't that where he was looking for the Fountain of Youth?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think that was Florida. That's what he was doing. I was thinking it was the Panama. Oh, nope.
The Bahamas. It's funny. Like Columbus was kind of an idiot. Like if you really think about it, like the guy was just trying to find a way to India quicker, and somehow ended up in the Bahamas. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. Guy was just kind of I feel like he was a poser. He was like the world's first poser. He's like talking to the Queen of Spain. He's like, no, don't worry, peeps. I know navigation and such.
He was like the original fake guru.
Exactly. If you want to make millions over in the Americas, come follow me.
Nobody can navigate like I do.
That's right. All right, Curtis is on the board now with 1 as well. Mitch getting on the board. We have a 6-way tie now, and then Ollie is on the board as well. So we got Ollie, Mitch, Curtis, Mama S, Joey, and Connor, all with a point, tied for first. going into round 3. Brooke says the OG Gary V. Gary V is a very interesting person.
Oh man, you could throw so many people into that category.
I don't
Gary
know.
V. Gary V. I can't. I don't know. I can't get past the voice.
I just can't put a finger on him. I don't dislike the guy. I respect the hustle. I just don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, we got another closest round or closest guess for the number. Question number 1: how many sides does the home plate in baseball have?
5.
Kyle's going with 5. Why 5?
Looks like a house.
I have a house.
It's a 5-sided gun.
Did everyone get that right?
I think everybody got that.
Man, I was hoping I'd get someone with that. Honestly, I'm not sure if I would have gotten that because I've never really paid much attention. When baseball comes on, my brain just shuts off and I don't think about that one bit.
I think it's the only one that's kind of different too, because I think like the other bases are they're all square, but they're almost like a bag. They're like rounded at the top.
If the CIA ever wanted to give information for me and interrogate me, just turn on like 8 hours of straight MLB baseball. I would crack.
Golf.
I would crack. I could watch golf. I can't watch baseball. All right. Question number 2. The British ocean liner Lusitania was torpedoed by a German submarine in what year?
The Lusitania.
So, what is your least favorite sport to watch?
Oh man, baseball's definitely up there. There's just not enough going on.
Yeah.
Baseball's definitely up there.
Funny enough, I can watch highlights like on Sports Center and stuff and be fine.
Yeah, well, because they pick like the 2 interesting things that happen the entire 4-hour game.
Yes, it's just like, man, I don't know.
Best sports to watch, there's a lot of them. I mean, football, basketball, hockey, they're all really exciting. They're fun to watch. Soccer is good to watch depending on which league you're watching.
How many centimeters make a meter?
100, I think.
I would think 100 given the name. Centimeter, but I don't.
Yeah, I think it's got to be 100. Maybe it's 1,000. No, it's got to be 100. Because millimeter would be 1,000, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be 100.
Brooke says basketball for her. I'm assuming for like the most boring, which makes
basketball's the most boring. What?
I don't know.
Ooh, the finals are on tonight, aren't they?
Yeah, they're on right now.
Go Dubs.
Good Dubs Nation.
Did you see ESPN was saying that the Celtics have an 88% chance of winning still? Like for the series? Like, what are they smoking?
What year did the War of 1812 end?
Yeah, Steph's about to go off for like 50 tonight, so
I hope so. War of 1812. When did it end? Curtis just puts 1812. He's like, well, yeah.
I thought it was 1819. I thought that one lasted a little while.
Nope, not too
even
long.
close.
See, the thing is, at this point in time, the whole thing is funny though because like, England was so in debt from other wars they just couldn't keep it going. Because if they really wanted to, they could have probably succeeded in invading us and winning the war. They just couldn't continue doing it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, question number 5. On what year was the debut of the first IBM personal computer? If I was to put, I know the answer, but if I was to put out a guess, I would have said 1978. Wow, that's what Mitch said. I would have said the exact same thing. Because I think a personal computer probably would have been late 70s, early 80s, somewhere in that. Curtis
what I
says
was.
90.
That's what I was
Curtis,
thinking. I was. That's what I was thinking. I was waiting for Mom to answer to see what she put.
Curtis says 94. Curtis.
1994.
Oh no. Making me feel old. 1981, which look, we got a few people that got it right.
Yeah. See, I would have went with mid to late 70s.
Yeah, I would have gone 78. That seemed, but yeah, 1981. Because you got to think that's the first personal computer for IBM, not. And I'm sure there was other ones before that, of course, obviously. But
1994.
man, Curtis making me feel like
I'll tell you,
old.
94 though, he wasn't far off from like the mass use of the internet.
Okay, but those are two very different things.
Yeah,
Curtis out here.
that is crazy to think about though. Like computers were around that long, really, without being able to log into the internet.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a ton of other uses for them, but still, like.
Oh wait, hang on. So Ollie, Connor, and Stephanie. Okay, so I got distracted. Sorry. So Connor's got 2 now. Ollie's got 2, both taking the lead, and then Stephanie is on the board with 1.
1994.
that honestly, like, I don't mean to pick on you, Curtis, but it actually hurts my soul a little bit because now I'm like, shit. In Curtis's mind, that's like Curtis is like probably like, wow, the beginning of time was probably like 1980. Nothing happened before. All right, here we go. Oh, I guess this is you anyway. Question number 4, round 4.
All right, number 1. What year was Return of the Jedi released? 1986, 1983, 1980, or 1977? Curtis is going to be like 2004.
Oh man. Oh, he was the first one to get it right.
He was. So Jedi was released in 83. Where do you rank that, Dan? Like overall total pantheon of Star Wars content.
Ray smack dab in the middle. I love it, but it's not the best. It's by far not the worst, but it's definitely in the lower middle range.
I would agree.
Of the socioeconomic status of my Star Wars list.
Yeah, I would agree. It's probably like number 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Maybe 6 or 7. I don't know, somewhere in there. All right, number 2. What year did the Gulf War begin? 91, 90, 89, or 88?
I believe it was 1990.
Did you say 90 or 91?
90.
Curious to see what everybody says here. So a lot of people going late 80s. So it was 1990. It lasted from 90 to 91. I think we got everybody on that.
Hey, all right.
No. Brooke got it. She was the first one to answer. She got it. The only one that had faith in Dan.
Yep. Probably. I'm guessing she answered before I actually said anything, but I was confident with that one. I knew that one. So I'm trying to think. So the final question, the bonus is going to be a Star Wars question, just so everyone knows.
Oh yeah,
dude.
I'm going straight upstairs and watching Kenobi after this. Episode 4, baby. All right, number 3. What year was Apple founded? 77, 76, 72, or 71?
Okay, I believe Microsoft was founded in 71. And Apple was 76 or 77. I'm trying to remember which. I think 77.
Yes. Apple was no. Oh god, I'm trying. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
No, I think it was 76. It was originally founded as Apple Computer, and then they changed the name in 77, but it actually was founded
Oh,
in
okay.
76. Yep. Yes, because Microsoft, I believe, was founded a couple years before Apple was.
Yes, I think Microsoft was early 70s, but
Which is interesting because they were like huge enemies for a long time, and then actually Microsoft bailed out Apple in the 90s when they basically had like executed a coup on Steve Jobs, drove him out of the company, tanked it, and then he came back in and made up with Bill Gates and got him to invest a shit ton of money in Apple to save it, basically.
yep.
Number 4, what year was Disney founded? 1933, 1930, 1923, or 1913? I know Dan's gonna know.
Well, I'm pretty confident. Now I don't want to sound too confident, but I believe it's 1923.
Yes, it is 23. Looks like quite a few people got that. Yep, looks like 4 or 5 people got it.
Wow, so I didn't even think about that, but next year will be the 100th anniversary for Disney. I'm sure they're planning
Oh,
some big
wow.
stuff.
Yeah.
Big stuff and things.
It's crazy to think, like, because I mean, Disney World just celebrated what, their 50th last year, right?
Oh, you know what that means? Yeah.
Of,
So
of the park. So, like, it's kind of crazy to think that they were around for almost 50 years before Disney World came to be. I mean, obviously, Disneyland, it was like 30 years after the fact, but I mean, it was like 50 years before they even opened Disney World. So,
yep.
number 5, what year did the Titanic sink? 1917, 1914, 1912, or 1909?
So something interesting about the Disney thing I didn't even just think about until now, but they're already starting to see the I shouldn't say ramifications. It's not a huge deal, but so certain products like Mickey Mouse soon are going to be under the public domain because once they reach 100 years, so Winnie the Pooh just reached that. So like Disney owns Winnie the Pooh up
Mm-hmm.
until which now they still own Disney's version of Winnie the Pooh, but now next year there's going to be
Oh,
a horror
yeah.
movie someone's making about Winnie the Pooh that looks different and stuff, but because it
Oh,
won't be
yeah.
because after 100 years intellectual property essentially goes out the window when it comes to so like Mickey Mouse the next couple of years will be able other people in theory would be able to make their own version of Mickey Mouse.
Hmm.
So now
Interesting.
granted they won't be able to copy Disney's version of that. Disney can sue them still because they own it, but like yeah, Winnie the Pooh is it's gonna have a horror movie next year someone's doing because that's apparently what someone would want to
I was
watch.
gonna say, yeah, because that's clearly what everybody's begging for.
Okay, so Jorbador is on the board now with 1. Brooke is on the board, and Mitch now taking the lead along with 2 points, along with Ollie and Connor going into the final round. Steph says we're not watching. Yeah, I have no interest in watching that. It's apparently like
Yeah.
Pooh and Piglet dressed in like, or people dressed in like Pooh and Piglet costumes that are supposed to be real Pooh and Piglet that got like abandoned by Christopher Robin. So like they went rabbit in the woods. I don't know. There was pictures online that they showed, and I was just like, what the hell is going on?
Oh, wow.
2020 changed some things with peeps.
Yeah.
Question number 1. What year did FDR take office? Let's see. I believe 1920, no, 1930, 1930? 1932?
Let's see.
I think 1930. Final
I think it was
answer.
I think it was 33.
33.
Yep.
Okay. Brooke hitting the nail on the head on that one. But yeah, so that's gonna be interesting though. Like you think about, like you know how much that's got to just piss Disney off if someone like made a Mickey Mouse something.
Oh,
We
yeah.
should be the first to do. We should make a fan film for Mickey Mouse, knowing like in a couple years they won't be able to do anything about it. All right, question number 2: what year was Kennedy assassinated? I believe. Well, I do know this. 1963.
Mama Escalon was 61. So yes, it was 63.
Or Kyle and I are gonna make a Mickey Mouse horror movie. It is weird though. Like how can you discern how Winnie the Pooh wouldn't look the same? I don't understand the whole legal mumbo jumbo.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have, even after like public domain on something like that goes
Oh,
about.
I would never dare try to
No, I wouldn't want to mess with Disney.
No.
What year did the Civil War end? 1868. That's my guess.
Joey going with 1776.
So that's a solid choice.
So I was gonna say I believe it was 65.
Oh, boo. Steph Sample says Mickey Mouse the serial killer. We should do that.
So that one, it definitely messed something up because I can see like Ollie had 65 on there. Curtis had it. Brooke had it.
Yeah, so these rounds, guys, we apologize. Good thing we're not playing for like money or something because
yeah, they've got it in a
it's
beta
still
testing.
on beta testing, so we're working the kinks out along with you. So, question number 4: what year did Jimmy Carter take office? I do believe Carter would be 76.
Close. 77.
77.
Yep.
Well, yeah, because Reagan.
I was gonna say because he would have taken it January.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Can you imagine when we get to the point? I mean, in our lives, when we're going to be old folks by then, but by the time Star Wars becomes public domain,
that's crazy.
Kyle and I we'll make our own like Star Wars movies. It's over, Kyle. I had the high ground. What number president was Warren G. Harding? Oh, interesting. And at that point in our age, you'll be like, "You underestimate my ulcer." Don't try it. Broken hip.
I can't jump up there.
Oh, I crap myself.
Steph says I didn't even know this was a president.
Oh boy. If you have your middle name included in if that's how you remembered, I feel like that's pretty cool.
Yeah, you're a boss.
Yeah. Because like Warren Harding, meh. Warren G. Harding. Oh yeah.
I couldn't tell you anything that he actually did, but got a cool name.
All right. So Brooke now has 2 points. And Stephanie now has 2 points. And then Jorbador has 2 points. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-way tie for first with Connor, Stephanie, Jorbador, Brooke, and Mitch, and Ollie. Wait, I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a 6-way tie for first place.
So you said we got a write-in bonus?
We have a write-in bonus. So it's as easy as typing in a height. First one to correctly guess it will get the point. How tall is Darth Vader? Go ahead and guess, Kyle.
Oh wait, I don't want to give it away.
He's like, I know how tall he is. Are you sure? Because I was actually wrong. I would have guessed a little taller than that personally, but Okay. Kyle going 6'6".
I was going 6'7", but
Ollie is correct. 6'8". Darth Vader is 6'8". So
I was thinking he was 6'7".
So Ollie comes out clutch. I believe David Prowse, who played him, was 6'7", but the boots on top of it made him. So canonically, he is 6'8". So Ollie with the 3 points gets the dub. Congratulations, Ollie. We had a lot of people get second place and third. So guys, thank you so much for playing. Again, we're going to be only on Wednesday nights from now on, just because it's going to be easier for Kyle and I for scheduling and everything.
Yep.
But we'll see you guys next Wednesday, and we're going to be doing Disney trivia next Wednesday. So
all right.
stay tuned, and
like
we'll
it.
see you guys next. And that includes anything Disney and Disney-owned properties.
Sounds good.
So,
Have
all
a great
right,
night, guys.